come on into my hideout.
Would you call yourself an artist?
Artist is somebody that paints with a brush. So, some people would call it art, and I just call it work. It's kind of jumpy in here right now, but I've been busy. There you go.
And these are tools that you make?
Uh-huh.
And what are they used for?
To put designs on leather, like saddles, belts, billfolds, purses.
Been doing this long?
Since 1965.
And how long in the leather business?
Since 1965. Well, poor people have poor ways, and I'm always trying to figure out some way to save a buck. So I got the dog bowl, I covered it in leather. I got me a bowling ball and put it right there and mounted my vise on it. And I can put it in any position I want to and engrave. And we'll show you the butt plate on my rifle when we get up to the house. And this is what I use to engrave on. I made it and it works fine. And I made all my tools to do the engraving with just to see if I could. And sure enough, I could. Yeah, this is a butt plate that I made. This is my first attempt. I made the tools and tried it, and this was the first one I did, and it seemed to come out pretty good. And so I was pleased. And on this end is my tuner that I made. And if you shoot the rifle and it doesn't shoot quite like you want it, you can turn it about a quarter of a turn and it'll tighten up into a little knot. And that's the name of the game that we try to do, is put them all through the same hole at 100 and 200 yards. My hangout.
What kind of hangout is this? I guess this is something, you've got your office in here, but also a lifetime of collectibles.
Well, I collect junk. Like you can see, I've got a little bit of everything. There's my Indian up there. I like to whittle.
So you whittled him.
So I whittled him out.
I see a lot of tools hanging in here. Have you always been a tool guy?
Always been a tool guy.
Where'd this come from? Do you have anybody in your family that was really good at tools?
My granddaddy. I just had to tell you stories about him.
Okay. Is there any memorable creation that he made that kind of sticks out in your mind?
Well, he made this mailbox that you drive up on it with your front wheel, and the lid comes up, little hand comes out, and you put your mail on there, and then when your back wheel drives off of it, it comes back in, the lid folds down. And then whenever you come to get your mail, you drive up on it with the front wheel, and the lid raises up, and it hands you the mail. And then when you drive off, the hand goes back in, and the little lid shuts. Ready for the mailman next time, see?
Sir, is this some of the work that you've done before, and then you just kind of make a copy of it?
Yeah, I just stick it on a Xerox machine and just kind of give me a reference. If I want to do another one, I've kind of got...
And there's more doodling there. It looks like you've done a little doodling. Do you doodle a lot?
Every time I get a chance. There's a president's saddle that my friend Troy West made. My partner, ex-partner. Yeah, beautiful.
Mm-hmm. So these are pictures of some of the saddles that you've built.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, that's really nice.
There are trophies that I've won through the years shooting bench rest. And You put $1 on each one of them, it's a lot of dollars that I spent running up and down the road trying to beat somebody or beat myself shooting little groups.
Did your tool and leather business ever kind of cross over into your shooting? Were you able to combine the two?
Well, yeah, I started making leather bolt holsters for the bench rest shooters. In our sport, you gotta take the bolt out of the gun unless you're on the line ready to fire. That is Miss Megan Riker. She's my second cousin and a very good barrel racer. And I'm very proud of her.
Lots of memories in here.
That's my little girl and my little boy.
Your little boy is all grown, and you have grandkids as well.
Alright. They're a little older. We're feeding a calf with a 7-Up bottle full of milk.
We're looking at my purse, which my dad made for me a number of years ago. And that was a Christmas gift to me. I will always cherish it. And it took me a little while to figure out, that it was safe to carry it. I spent about 3 years being kind of hesitant because I didn't want anything to happen to it. And then I gradually figured out it wasn't intended to sit on a shelf and look pretty. It was intended to be used.
Finally got you off my back when I made you this, didn't I?